Hello, and welcome to Keeping Your Ish Together with Natalie, the podcast where we talk real life, real breath, and the kind of energetic regulation that does not require a week-long silent retreat or a $90 moon-charged crystal. Although shiny things do make me happy. I'm Natalie, a massage therapist and guided meditation practitioner. Sounds zen, right? I'm also human. A human with very real frustrations and very real reactions to the endless, unprecedented events, unexpected obstacles, and for the love of all things holy, the traffic. So much traffic. Sometimes it feels like the universe, or God, or the Department of Transportation is testing you. But what if it's not a test? What if it's more like strength training? The more we practice the pause, the better we get at using it when things go off the rails. We're out here bobbing for apples because, inflation. You didn't see that, but I used air quotes for that. We're weaving around this week's freak weather episode, and we're trying our best not to hum a shoe out of the window of our car in a fit of road rage. And that's just on the way to work. So balance? Yeah, it can be a bit harder to find these days. But here's the thing, your balance, regardless of the chaos around you, it's all on you, boo. Your ability and your willingness to self-regulate, that's the make or break. It determines your ability to find solutions, to spot and accept opportunities, and most importantly, to stay out of jail when your coworker decides to microwave salmon in the break room again. They used to say sex sells. These days, I'm pretty sure it's rage. We're regularly inundated with all kinds of media designed to trigger our emotional responses. Outrage, fear, disgust. What used to be a form of entertainment is beginning to feel more like a rage loop. All things considered, not flipping your shit has practically become an Olympic sport. And that, my friends, is why this podcast exists. For me, balance and peace live somewhere between a rant, a deep breath, a meditation, and a good old belly laugh. Sure, I believe in silver linings. But I also don't deny the storm clouds they peek out from behind. Breath work is important. Looking on the bright side, also important. But ignoring the fangs of a snake just because his markings are cute, that'll land you with a nasty bite and an emergency room bill. In this economy, sometimes we need to look at what's bothering us. Sometimes we need to name it, and maybe even rant a little. And sometimes the best way to soften the edges is with a little humor. But always, always remember to breathe. Your brain kind of thrives on oxygen. So that's why I'm here recording this podcast, to offer reminders to breathe, some perspective shifts, real talk, and a healthy dose of sacred sass to soften those sharp edges. It's a space to laugh, to vent, reflect, and reset without needing to fake positivity or deny your humanity. So buckle up, babe. This ride's got some potholes, and if recent history has taught us anything, probably a few more unprecedented events. But hey, we've got snacks, breath work, sass, and a whole lot of grace to get us through this. We've got this, right? Right? Anyway, thanks for tuning in to Keeping Your Ish Together with Natalie. That's me. Take what lands, leave what doesn't. And if this helped you breathe instead of brake checking someone, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Until we meet again.